Her tone was too steady for the weight of her words. "It's just a getaway," she murmured, sorting clothes like she was commenting on the breeze. Her former lover was joining, along with her ex-spouse, the same one who once gripped my shirt at our reception and sneered, "You'll never measure up to her." I still recall how his breath reeked of bourbon and honesty. Now she wanted a week in a leased beach house with them. For the children, she claimed, for the past. The past. That word always stings like a blade twisted inward. The pile of laundry between us brimmed with hues, hers, mine, ours, but suddenly everything looked dull. I didn't protest, I just agreed. When someone plots disloyalty, they brace for a fight, they never expect quiet. That night I lay beside her, hearing her soft, even breaths. For the first time, it didn't feel like calm. It felt like someone rehearsing detachment. The group chat buzzed with smiles, emojis, and inside jokes I wasn't privy to. She left her phone open on the counter, a habit rooted in boldness, not faith. Her friend Clara typed, "It'll feel like the old days, just don't let him spoil it." No one clarified who him was. Her ex-lover, Derek, sent a winking emoji. "I'll be good unless you say otherwise." She responded with a pause, then erased it. But the typing dots returned. That's when I knew the betrayal wasn't fresh, it was reused. People like her don't begin anew. They revisit what once stroked their pride and call it sentiment. I didn't dig deeper. I didn't have to. Every message was a clue. When she came home that evening, she grinned. The kind of grin that shifts shadows just enough to conceal the fractures beneath. "Have you reserved the place yet?" I asked. "Not yet, maybe tomorrow," and she pecked my cheek. I felt nothing, absolutely nothing. The next morning, I contacted the airline. All 6 tickets were still unconfirmed. I hadn't finalized them, so I didn't. Instead, I secured one more ticket. A one-way flight, new destination, new continent. Then I called my attorney. He'd been waiting for this. I'd hinted at the possibility months ago when she started staying late at work. "Is it time?" he asked. Yes. I gave him the date, the assets, the trust terms, and one stipulation. She gets nothing until she admits it. He didn't ask what that meant. He knew I avoided showdowns. I chose silence. That night she came home humming a tune from long ago. Her joy no longer felt like ours. It felt like a riddle she was teasing me with. "Derek just confirmed he's coming," she said, placing wine glasses on the table. Her ex-spouse messaged her moments later. "I saw his name light up her screen. Can't wait to see you. It's been forever." She chuckled quietly at something only she grasped. I looked at her, the woman who once called me her anchor. Now she was the tempest masquerading as a clear sky. I excused myself, went to my study, opened my email, and canceled the entire group trip. Every arrangement, every booking erased. In their place, my name, my quiet, my choice. The printer whirred as it churned out legal papers, stark, pale sheets filled with the words of closure. The next morning, she called out from the living room. "Did you cancel the tickets?" I walked out slowly, cradling a mug of coffee. The steam curled between us like a specter of lost warmth. "Yes," her eyes widened. "What do you mean, yes?" I took a sip, every single one. Her phone rang, Clara, then Derek, then her ex-spouse. I watched the dread spread across her face like a stain. "What did you do?" she demanded, her voice breaking now. I set my mug down. "I called my attorney." Her mouth opened, then shut. No words, just disbelief. "Why?" she whispered. I smiled, not harshly, just done. Because I finally saw I don't need to fight for a place in a life that keeps welcoming my shadows. She stepped closer. "You're overreacting. It's just a trip." "No," I cut in softly. "It was a trial. You failed." 10 minutes later, their calls flooded in one after another. Their chatter from the group had turned to confusion, then alarm. Because I'd included them all in an email. Subject, trip termination, property details inside, the proof, the reservations in my name, the corporate card under my company, and the rule that any misuse of business funds for personal matters violated our marital agreement. Her face drained as she read it. Her ex-spouse texted, "What's going on? You used his company account?" "Derek, he knows it all." "We're done." She looked at me, shaking. "What did you do?" I stood there, composed, unshaken. "I did what you never thought I would." I stopped ignoring the truth. Then I handed her the envelope. Inside, the separation notice and my one-way flight confirmation. She reached for my arm. "Wait, we can talk." I stepped back. "No, you can explain it to them." The taxi idled outside. The house felt smaller than ever before. Behind me, I heard her sobbing, not from remorse, but from shock that I'd finally quit her game. I didn't look back. I'd loved her like a man clinging to the waves, thinking they'd save him. But sometimes the waves are just a mirror of the depths below. When I reached the gate, my phone buzzed with her message. "Please, don't go like this." I replied with one line. "You left long before I did." Then I blocked her. As the plane took off hours later, I didn't glance out the window. I didn't need to. Some endings don't warrant a glance, just distance.